Leslie.
Good morning, Judy. How are you?
I am good, thank you. We are excited to be here today. We are at Reidsville Showcase in downtown Reidsville, and they are open. And so we have been very excited about this. They've already done one show. We've got lots of others planned.
Right.
So tell me how excited you are about it.
Well, we're super excited. As you know, this has been a long journey, and you have been with us every step of the way. We appreciate that, in the whole city of Reidsville. But we're finally open, so we're really excited about it, and we're currently booking next year's shows, and just looking forward to filling it up with lots of people. So
we came out for the Exile show, and it was a great show.
Thank you. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And for those of you that always came to the theater here, you're going to be shocked when you walk in and see that stage. It's huge. I don't think people realized how big that stage was. And it's so cool, the features that are on that stage. Like I thought it was an old catwalk up there, but Dewey told me that was the old air system.
That's what he says.
Right,
yeah.
so that's the ductwork, and it's wooden. So it's really cool, and the brickwork, it's gorgeous. So and you guys took out the orchestra pit and put in concrete, and you've got tables out there.
Right.
The sound system is amazing. Sounds so good.
Thank you, Judy.
So it is really, I think people are going to be really surprised. They're coming into a concert hall. Basically, that's what they're walking into.
Right.
And where can you go to see national recording artists in a very small, intimate setting? And so it's wonderful. We are so excited about it.
Well,
so
I appreciate that.
Tell us about the Exile show, how that went, and that kind of thing. And let's talk about what's upcoming.
Okay. Yeah, Exile was great. We had a great show, and Exile's always great, though. Great band, puts on a great show, great guys. But we had a great crowd, and everybody had a great time, and I think everybody was surprised.
Yes.
And pleasantly so. But we're looking forward to Jimmy Fortune in December, and the Isaacs in January. We've got Gene Watson, T. Graham Brown, Colin Ray. We're working on a lot more, so I mean a lot more, big acts. So you guys keep your eyes peeled at thereidsvilleshowcase.com.
So, and tickets are on sale now for Jimmy Fortune, and you said they've just about filled up downstairs.
Yeah,
so.
we've just about filled up downstairs, so if you're interested to come and see Jimmy Fortune, and let me just say about Jimmy Fortune, what you hear on his records or on TV is what you're going to hear right here, and there is not a note different. He is one of the most amazing artists that you can see in person. There is no changes between his albums. You know, a lot of artists are auto-tuned, and there's so many things out there nowadays that you might get surprised. That's one of the things we pride our,
Yeah, they really can't sing.
Right, and you're going, wait a minute, that's not what I heard. But
yeah,
that's one of the things we pride ourselves on is, you know, the acts that we bring are true blue, you know, talented artists. And what you're going to see on the stage is what you've heard on the radio, and you're going to be really excited to see it in person. So, but Jimmy Fortune, yep, we're about sold out in the bottom and moving up to the balcony. So if you want some good seats, you better go get them now.
And that's in December, right?
December, that's correct.
So you've also got Stephen Freeman coming up.
Yep.
And Stephen draws we had him at Market Square many years ago, and it brought a huge crowd out there. He's an Elvis impersonator, and he has an incredible following. It's amazing. I mean, he does cruises, so with his fans. So that's coming up, but that's in January, right?
January 29th, I think. We have not got the tickets on sale, but you can be looking for that to be coming soon in the next couple weeks. And he does. If you're an Elvis fan and you've not seen Stephen Freeman, then you're missing out, because he changes the costumes and tells the story, and you know, I mean, and you're right, he has an amazing following.
He does. He's got an amazing following.
I tell you, the little women in the front, they're passing out. It's the funniest thing.
I know. It is funny, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great. I don't think the clothes come off like they did at the Elvis shows.
No,
but
not quite.
Yeah,
but
they're very excited to see him.
They are very excited, yes.
So let's talk about the process. So we just made a couple phone calls to you, talked to you. You came over here, looked at the theater. It just happened to be the exact kind of fit that the Robertsons, who owned the theater previously, were looking for.
Right.
So that worked out so well. COVID messed us up.
Yeah.
Like it messed up everybody. So, and then you were able to get some funding through PTRC.
Right.
And I think all in all, it's been a fairly easy process to a certain extent.
Well, and the city's made it that way. I mean, you and the city and everybody's been behind us. We've had such tremendous support. We have other venues, and we were just really overwhelmed and very appreciative of the support, and so that made it a lot easier.
Good.
I don't think
That's
if
good.
we didn't have the support, I think that would have been a very tough process, because like you said, we started this before COVID.
Right.
And so we picked the best time. But you know what? We're here now. We're back. We're open, and we're moving forward.
So you guys basically left it intact here.
We did.
Downstairs, it's the same seating that was here. Of course, they cleaned it up. It looks really nice. They painted. I know Dewey had said one of the last times we were in here, y'all were looking at painting the floor. So upstairs, you did replace chairs up there.
Yeah, we're going to. We have them to replace.
Okay.
We haven't quite got that, but they'll be done before December. So, yeah,
That's
working
great.
on that. We still are a little working. We had to kind of cram some work in there in those last 2 months before we opened, but yeah, so it'll be done.
Well, that's good. And so, how many can you seat in here?
Well, that's a good question, Judy. We had it all down pat, the best laid plans, right? But
Right.
So we've had to change some things upstairs. So we were at 406. So I imagine it will stay somewhere between 375 and 406. We're hoping to get as many seats, obviously, as we can, so we can have as many folks to enjoy the wonderful shows as we can. But that's where I would guess that it's going to land.
So, and that's great, again, because it provides that intimate setting that you can see these national artists at that you wouldn't necessarily find, certainly not at the Greensboro Coliseum or the new Tanger Center and that kind of thing. So,
Correct.
And it's right here in downtown Reidsville,
Right.
and that's an awesome thing for us. You got the brewery that's opened across the street, so that should help immensely with the crowds, and so we're just really excited.
Well, thank you, Judy. We are too.
We are. The mural building next door, so I know y'all got plans for that, and that will be coming down the road. I don't
Right.
think you finalized everything that you want to do over there.
Yeah, we're still in talks and trying to figure out. We've got a pretty good foundation, but stay tuned for that.
So we're excited about that because that'll give you more space,
Right.
Provide extra dressing rooms and those kind of things, which you need here, don't
Right.
you? Yeah,
For sure.
And I talked to Dewey, and we have been able to connect you guys with the Theater Guild, and so we're very excited about the Rockingham County Theater Guild to be able to help them maybe do some shows here. So that will be a great thing too. So
Yeah.
they're very excited about that.
Well, we're excited just to be involved in the community. We want this theater to be something that everybody enjoys, and all different types of art.
Right.
Not just music. So
Right.
we're excited about that.
Right, and it is art. People think of it as music, but it's art, and that still all ties into the Project Dream project downtown. So I think that's very important that people remember. That Reidsville Downtown Corporation has done a phenomenal job bringing that project to downtown with all the artwork, and this just ties in perfectly with it. So it's a good thing. We're just so excited about
We
it.
are too. We are too. We can't wait to just get going and get rolling, and hopefully having shows almost every weekend. So.
Well, and I do want to get out there because several people have asked, why isn't there anything on the sign? It's because you can't get the letters.
Yeah, the letters are on back order. Sorry, everybody. We're working on it.
yeah.
Trust me, that hurts my heart worse than you'll ever know.
I know.
Because that sign is the centerpiece, but we have ordered them. They're on back order. Just like a lot of things, the stage curtains. There are so many things with COVID because of supply and demand and staffing and all kinds of different, I'm sure everybody out there has experienced it at some point. I have half a couch in my living room,
Right.
so that tells
Walk
you
in the
anything.
grocery store, you see
Not
it.
right.
So, yeah.
So, but yeah, we.
So, well, I just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah,
so
that's
people
why
know, y'all know it needs to be on the sign.
Yeah.
So, and I know that you guys are looking at your marketing for these upcoming shows, and I think if you reach out to the Danville, Martinsville area, that's going to be a good draw for you as well.
Right.
So, and we'll help you do whatever we can.
We
So,
appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate it, Leslie, and
Yeah,
welcome to
thank you.
downtown Reidsville. We are
Thank
so
you.
happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to everybody out there. We appreciate it. We want to invite you to come see us. We run like a family atmosphere, and we want you to be a part of our showcase family. So thank y'all so much.
Well, you're welcome, and your staff was phenomenal that
Oh,
night.
thank you.
It was like walking into an old time venue. It really was. The ushers took us right to our seats. They were wearing their bow ties and black and white. It was very very nice, really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We pride ourselves in that too, a nostalgic feel to kind of go back to the old days where chivalry lives, and
Right.
the ushers and that sort of thing. So
Well,
I
y'all
appreciate
did
you.
you did a great job.